12 things that make Sigma males furious. Have you ever wondered why Sigma males, the lone wolves of society, occasionally exhibit a furious side? In the intriguing world of personality archetypes, Sigma males stand out as a fascinating breed. Unlike their alpha and beta counterparts, who thrive within the established social hierarchy, Sigma males carve their path, living life on their terms. They're the introverted, self-reliant mavericks who navigate their world with a quiet confidence that often baffles those around them. Sigma males are not loners by default, but rather by choice. They value their solitude and independence, often opting to stay on the sidelines, observing and analyzing, rather than partaking in the social chatter. It's not that they despise society or its norms, they just prefer to exist outside of it, unbound and unrestricted. While their enigmatic nature may make them seem detached or indifferent, don't be mistaken. These individuals harbor a deep sense of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. They're not devoid of feelings. Instead, they have a unique way of expressing their emotions, which might seem puzzling to those accustomed to more traditional forms of communication. In today's video, we're going to explore the intriguing and often misunderstood world of Sigma males. More specifically, we'll delve into the triggers that stir up their rarely seen furious side. This exploration isn't meant to stereotype or pigeonhole Sigma males into a rigid framework. Instead, it's an attempt to understand their unique perspective and shed light on their distinct behavioral patterns. You see, Sigma males, like any other individual, have their breaking points. The things that make them furious might not be the same as those that anger others. And that's precisely what makes this exploration so fascinating. We'll uncover the 12 things that can ruffle the feathers of a Sigma male, revealing the nuances of their temperament and providing insights into their intriguing personality. Now buckle up and get ready for an enlightening journey into the mind of a Sigma male. Let's delve into the 12 things that can ruffle the feathers of a Sigma male. Number 1 on our list: unwanted attention. Imagine this. You're engrossed in a good book, completely absorbed in the world it has enveloped you in, and then, out of nowhere, someone interrupts your tranquility. Annoying, isn't it? That's how Sigma males feel about unwanted attention. They're the lone wolves, the enigmatic introverts who thrive in solitude and value their privacy above everything else. Unwanted attention doesn't just disturb their peace, it provokes their fury. It's like a pebble tossed into a still pond, disturbing the calm surface with ripples of irritation. Sigma males are not antisocial, they're selectively social. They choose when to interact and who to interact with. Forcing your presence on them is like forcing a square peg into a round hole. It just doesn't fit. Understanding this aspect of Sigma males is pivotal. It's not about being aloof, it's about respecting their space, their boundaries. Respecting a Sigma's space is key to understanding them. Secondly, let's talk about the lack of freedom. Sigma males are like lone wolves, relishing in their autonomy and independence. They thrive in their own worlds, charting their own courses and living life on their own terms. Imagine a bird soaring high in the sky, unrestricted and untamed. That's what freedom feels like to a Sigma male. However, when this freedom is curtailed or restricted, it can ignite their furious side. It's not about being rebellious or defiant, but about the innate need to be unshackled, to explore, to discover, and to create. They detest being micromanaged or manipulated, and any attempt to control or restrict them can lead to a strong backlash. So, how can we respect their need for freedom? By acknowledging their space, their choices, and their autonomy. Tread lightly, respect boundaries, and let them be. For a Sigma, freedom isn't just a preference, it's a necessity. Coming in at number 3, disrespect. Sigma males may come across as the silent types, but don't let that fool you into thinking they don't value respect. Quite the contrary. They hold respect in high regard, both for themselves and for others. Their introspective nature and unique perspective on life give them an innate sense of dignity, a dignity they expect to be acknowledged. A Sigma male may not voice out their expectations, but that doesn't mean they're non-existent. They seek respect in actions, not words. When this respect is not given, it can push a Sigma male towards their furious side. It's not about ego or pride, but about acknowledging their worth. And a Sigma male knows their worth. So remember, while they may not be the loudest in the room, their silence speaks volumes. A Sigma male may not demand respect loudly, but they surely expect it. Number 4 is forced socialization. Imagine an old, worn-out book that prefers the quiet solitude of the library shelf, only to be thrust into the clamor of a book club meeting. That's a Sigma male in a social gathering. Sigma males, much like these old books, find solace in solitude. They're not antisocial, they just value their alone time. It's their sanctuary, their fortress of solitude, if you will. Now imagine the fury that bubbles up when this fortress is invaded, when they're coerced into social situations. It's like a shock to their system. Their brain is wired to enjoy the quiet, the peace. Social events with their loud music, boisterous laughter, and incessant small talk are an assault on their senses. They're not a source of enjoyment, but a source of stress. To a Sigma, social events aren't a source of enjoyment, but a source of stress. At number 5, we have inauthenticity. Now, what's really interesting is that Sigma males place an extraordinarily high value on authenticity. They're like the human lie detectors of the social spectrum. They have a knack for picking up on the subtle cues of pretentious behavior. And let me tell you, nothing gets under their skin more than fake personalities. Imagine this. You're a Sigma. You thrive on genuine connections and meaningful conversations. Now throw in a dash of insincerity, a pinch of false pretense, and what do you get? A recipe for a truly furious Sigma. Inauthenticity to them is like a jarring note in a beautiful symphony. It disrupts the harmony of their world. It's not just about being real or honest. It's about being true to oneself, about marching to the beat of your own drum. So remember, for a Sigma, authenticity is more than a trait, it's a lifestyle. Number 6 on our list, unfairness. Picture this. Sigma males are like the silent, brooding knights of old. They may not be the loudest in the room, but they possess a keen sense of justice, a finely tuned moral compass that guides their every action. When this sense of justice is rattled, their quiet demeanor can quickly turn into fury. Unfairness, whether it's in a personal relationship, a business transaction, or simply witnessing an act of injustice in the world, can provoke a Sigma male's ire. They cannot stand to see the scales tipped in favor of those who do not deserve it. They abhor the sight of the undeserving being rewarded, or the deserving being punished. A Sigma male's fury against unfairness is not a tantrum, but a call to action. It is a demand for balance, for justice, for fairness in a world that too often forgets the meaning of these words. A Sigma may be silent, but they stand firmly for fairness. Coming in at number 7, disorganization. Sigma males, by their nature, are lovers of order and structure. They thrive in environments where there is a clear plan, a defined path, a certain structure to things. Essentially, they are architects of their own world, meticulously crafting their environments to mirror their inner sense of order. Now, imagine the frustration, the fury that arises when this order is disrupted, when chaos takes over, when the rules are not adhered to, when the plan goes awry. This is the world of disorganization, and it's a world that Sigma males find intensely infuriating. The inability to predict outcomes, the lack of control, the sheer unpredictability of it all. These are aspects that can trigger the furious side of a Sigma male. It's not about being controlling, but rather, it's about having a sense of predictability and order in their lives. Order and structure are the pillars of a Sigma's world. Number 8 is manipulation. Sigma males have a profound disdain for manipulation. Sigma males have a profound disdain for manipulation. Sigma males have a profound disdain for manipulation. They are fiercely independent thinkers who value authenticity and directness, making them targets for those who resort to manipulation to get what they want. They are fiercely independent thinkers who value authenticity and directness, making them targets for those who resort to manipulation to get what they want. They are fiercely independent thinkers who value authenticity and directness, making them targets for those who resort to manipulation to get what they want. However, this is where the Sigma's keen observation skills and deep understanding of human behavior play a crucial role. This is where the Sigma's keen observation skills and deep understanding of human behavior play a crucial role. They can sniff out manipulation tactics from a mile away. And this, my friends, can provoke their fury like no other. They can sniff out manipulation tactics from a mile away, and this, my friends, can provoke their fury like no other. They can sniff out manipulation tactics from a mile away, and this, my friends, can provoke their fury like no other. At number 9, we have inefficiency. Now, inefficiency is a thorn in the side for Sigma males. They are the ones who value efficiency, the kind that cuts through the noise and gets right to the point. For them, it's about precision, attention to detail, and a relentless pursuit of optimized results. Sigma males, being the independent thinkers that they are, despise unnecessary complications, roadblocks, and detours. They despise the time wasted on unproductive meetings, the energy spent on irrelevant discussions, the resources squandered on impractical solutions. When they see inefficiency, it's like a red flag to a bull. It triggers their furious side, ignites their frustration. They are the ones who aren't afraid to challenge the status quo if it means streamlining processes, improving productivity, and reducing waste. They believe in working smarter, not harder. Inefficiency is a hurdle they relentlessly strive to overcome, and remember, in a Sigma's world, there's no room for inefficiency. Number 10 on our list, disruption of personal space. Now let's dive into this fascinating aspect of Sigma males. They're known for being introverted, independent thinkers who cherish their solitude. And this extends to their personal space. This isn't just about physical boundaries, but also about their time and mental space. They need room to think, to create, to breathe. Imagine a lion in its den, its territory. Just as a lion fiercely protects its domain, so does a Sigma protect his personal space. Invading it is akin to poking the lion. It's bound to provoke fury. It's not about being antisocial or aloof, it's about respect. When you respect a Sigma's personal space, you respect the Sigma. A Sigma's personal space is a sanctuary, a place where he can be himself without interference. It's where he recharges, reflects, and rejuvenates. It's more than just a preference, it's a necessity. To a Sigma, personal space is sacred. Coming in at number 11, incompetence. It's a trait that can make the skin of a Sigma male crawl. You see, Sigma males are the embodiment of competence. Their independent nature and self-reliance demand it. They're the kind of people who don't just get by, they excel. They're the masters of their own destinies, and they expect the same level of competence from those around them. However, when faced with incompetence, their quiet demeanor can swiftly turn into a storm. The inability of others to perform tasks efficiently, effectively, and independently can ignite their furious side. Imagine a lone wolf watching the pack fumble and falter. The frustration builds, the fury ignites. But don't misinterpret this fury. It's not born out of arrogance. It's a manifestation of their high standards, their pursuit of excellence. Remember, Sigma males are not just participants in the game of life, they're players. A Sigma may be quiet, but they are fiercely competent. Finally, at number 12, irresponsibility. Sigma males are a breed apart, characterized by their self-reliance and accountability. They hold themselves to high standards and expect the same from those around them. Irresponsibility, therefore, is a trait that can ignite their fury like no other. Imagine, if you will, a Sigma male who puts in the effort, fulfills his commitments, and meets his deadlines, only to find that others are not doing the same. It's not the missed deadline that infuriates the Sigma male, but the lack of responsibility that led to it. Sigma males believe in owning up to their actions and learning from their mistakes. When others fail to do so, it's seen as a sign of disrespect and an unwillingness to grow. It's not merely about fulfilling a task. It's about the principle of responsibility that Sigma males hold dear. Irresponsibility is a trait that a Sigma cannot tolerate. Let's recap the triggers that can unleash the fury of a Sigma male. As we've journeyed through the intriguing world of Sigma males, we've discovered 12 major triggers that can provoke their fury. These triggers provide a unique insight into the psyche of these enigmatic individuals, and understanding them can paint a clearer picture of the Sigma male temperament. Unwanted attention is a significant annoyance. Sigma males cherish their privacy and can become irate when it's infringed upon. Similarly, a lack of freedom can ignite their fury. Being independent spirits, They value their autonomy and dislike any form of constraint. Disrespect is another trigger. Sigma males expect to be treated with the same respect they give to others. When this balance is disrupted, it can lead to frustration. Further, forced socialization can also stoke their ire. They prefer solitude and despise being coerced into social situations they'd rather avoid. Inauthenticity is a major irritant. Sigma males appreciate honesty and straightforwardness. They can't stand pretense or deceit, making manipulation another significant trigger. They value genuine interactions and detest being manipulated or used. Next up, we have unfairness and disorganization. Sigma males are sticklers for justice and order. They can't stand when things are chaotic or when they witness unfair treatment. Inefficiency is another trigger. They value productivity and effectiveness, and inefficiency can quickly rouse their fury. Similarly, disruption of personal space is a major annoyance. They consider their personal space sacred, and any intrusion can spark their anger. Lastly, incompetence and irresponsibility are significant triggers. Sigma males take pride in their competence and responsibility, and they expect the same from others. When confronted with incompetence or irresponsibility, their fury can be ignited. Understanding these triggers can help us better comprehend the unique world of Sigma males. Remember, this understanding is not for judgment or stereotyping, but for fostering better communication and mutual respect. Each individual, Sigma or not, has unique triggers. Understanding these helps us navigate our interactions more effectively, making our world a little bit more harmonious.